I'll be wishing you a very good afternoon in Sri Lanka, and for those who are joining from Germany, a very good morning to you. On behalf of the management and the staff of CINEC and SRH Fernhoshsehule University, it is my profound honor to extend a very warm welcome to this momentous e-launching ceremony of the Global MBA, which is conducted by one of the most reputed universities in Germany, SRH Fernhoshsehule University, which is also known as the Mobile University, in collaboration with CINEC, and which will be supported by the CINEC Metro campus. We thank you all for linking up with us on Facebook and YouTube today, and thank you very much. The need to start a program of this nature was felt as there is no such program available in Sri Lanka that is recognized by Germany and EU and based out of Germany, not only for those seeking a well-recognized qualification, but also for those who seek opportunities to migrate to Germany and the EU. Therefore, teams from SRH Fernhoshsehule University and CINEC came together to design a tailored program that conforms to educational standards of Germany and the EU. And today, we are able to present this truly unique global MBA to you. Why do I say it's unique? Well, unique because two highly reputed institutions have come together for this. SRH Fernhoshsehule University, which is rated as #1 distance learning university in Germany for student satisfaction, both in 2019 and 2020, and CINEC, which is the only education institute in Sri Lanka to be the recipient of many awards, among them the only establishment in Sri Lanka to be awarded the National Quality Award for 4 consecutive 5-year terms, which started in 1994, as well as the recipient of the exclusive Presidential Award for Education Export, the one that has ever achieved that was in 2019. I would also say that it is unique because this is the first program that will be exclusively conducted by a distinguished panel of professors from the SRH Fernhoshsehule University and supported by CINEC. Also unique because at the end of the program, you will receive the certification from SRH Fernhoshsehule University as a German government licensed university degree. I would also go on to say it is unique because the Global MBA is accredited by the Quality Authority of Germany as conforming to the high standards that is required. Again, unique because it has taken into consideration your work routines to offer both a structured as well as a self-paced program. Again, unique because you can continue to work in your current daytime jobs while you also study in the evenings and weekends towards your master's degrees in the global management. Well, there are many unique reasons which I will invite the distinguished panel with us today to explain. We have also today the senior officials of the invaluable institutions that will support this program. Going forward, we are profoundly privileged and honored that the Ambassador of Germany, His Excellency Holger Seibert, has taken his valuable time to send his best wishes through a recorded message, since His Excellency is not available today, which will be streamed during this program. And as we go along, we will hear from an eminent panel from SRH Fernhoshsehule University, Professor Dr. Ottmar Schnack, who is the Rector and President of Fernhoshsehule University, also known as the Mobile University, and Professor Dr. Michael Koch, the Head of International Affairs, Professor Dr. Kerstin Hermann, the Course Director of the Global MBA Program, as well as Mr. Christian Bedisch, who is the student mentor of the MBA program. We are also honored to have with us Dr. Nadisha Paliguru, Head of Academic Affairs and Information and Office Manager of DAD, Information Point of Colombo, German Embassy of Sri Lanka, and Mr. Rakita Karunaratne, Director, or Acting Director of the Gathai Institute, who will join with us in this program. And from CINEC, we have Captain Ajit Pires, who is our founder chairman and president of CINEC, Admiral Tisara Samarasinha, senior consultant, who also heads our marketing, Professor Viranja Karunaratne, the consultant of academic affairs and research, as well as Mr. Chandima De Silva, head of Metro Campus and associate dean faculty of engineering and ICT. They will all be joining. Well, I am Captain Pesha Mandagama, Assistant Vice President, International Cooperation, Foreign Projects and Branches, and I will be assisting to steer this event. And now, it is a great pleasure and a privilege to invite our founder, chairman, and president of CINEC, Captain Ajit Pires, to deliver his message. Over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Pesha, for this introduction and welcome address. So, good morning to everyone from Germany, and good afternoon to others from Sri Lanka. I would really like to welcome all of you today for the launching of first ever online MBA program conducted by a German university in Sri Lanka in collaboration with our campus CINEC. I would like to welcome the following delegation and dignitaries from German Embassy, the German Ambassador himself, His Excellency Holger Subert, and from SRH Mobile University, Professor Ottmar Schneck, and Professor Michael Koch, and Professor Kirsten Herman, and Mr. Christian Gadish. And from Sri Lanka, we have two gentlemen representing German Embassy, that is Dr. Nadisha Paliaguru and Mr. Rakita Karunaratne from the Both University of Sri Lanka. So from our side today we have our senior consultant, Admiral Tisara Samarasinha, and Professor Viranja Karunaratne, who is our consultant academic affairs, and of course Captain Pesha Mandagama, who is our Vice President of Foreign Collaborations and Projects. So I would like to once again welcome all of you to the first ever launch of online MBA program conducted by the German University in Sri Lanka. Today is a very important and a happy occasion for all of us at CINEC, since it is the first time again a German university having a collaboration to deliver a higher education program in Sri Lanka with a non-state higher education institute. So not only this program is first, but it is the first time in Sri Lanka, I think, a German university is delivering a higher education program. So to that effect, it is a historical event, and for us, it's a achieving of another milestone in our history of 31 years. I take this opportunity to thank the former Ambassador of Germany in Sri Lanka, His Excellency John Rode, for the initial introduction to SRH University and the support he has extended to get this off ground. Then the initial discussion took place between myself and Professor Ottmar, and which was really followed by Captain Peshla Madagama and Professor Michael, who really led this project to take off the ground. And I would like to thank both of you especially and the rest of the other people who contributed to get this program off the ground and launching the program today. CINEC being the leading non-state higher education institute in Sri Lanka, and SRH University is leading mobile university delivering online programs in Germany, getting together and introducing programs for the benefit of Sri Lankan students who will really make this opportunity for their career development, and also an opportunity for them to seek employment in the EU countries. Will really benefit all those young Sri Lankan students. We are committed and confident that we will ensure that we will put all our efforts to make this project a complete success. Our team is also committed to make this a success, and CINEC, with a history spanning over 31 years, having quality delivery programs, we look at expanding our relationship not only for MBA but for other programs in time to come with your good university SRH. So with all this, with these few words, I would like to wind up my speech, wishing all of you good luck, wishing this program a great success, and thanking all of you for making this happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Captain Ajit Piris. That was the president and the founder chairman of CINEC, who addressed you just now and expressed the thoughts that this is actually a historical event and that it is a milestone in the 31 years history of CINEC. And now may I call upon Professor Dr. Fernhoshsehule, who is the rector and president of Fernhoshsehule University, the mobile university, to share his message with you. Over to you, Dr. Schneck. President
Good morning.
would you like to take over?
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. President, dear colleagues, and thank you very much to you all to make that happen this morning. Sunday morning in Germany is traditional, a very good moment for celebrate such unique and, as you mentioned before, historical moment. So thank you very much for this friendly, warmly welcome to us. From the German side, I represent the university here, the SRH Mobile University. Since 5 years, I am here the rector, means CAO, and president, and really happy to have this opening ceremony after the signing ceremony. So I will give a short overview about our university on this next page. Who we are. You mentioned before that you are the quality leader and most we are or leader at the leading university at Sri Lanka, and therefore I think we match ideal together because we are a private university too, private university of applied science, and under German law. And under German law means, as you say before, that your students will get a very tough German degree in a master degree in this German law, and that and in some ways outstanding because this yellow stamp means that we as a university are open-ended accredited. So the ministry in Germany said, you're the quality leader in distance learning university branch, and therefore it's not necessary to come once more to prove the quality. You are the quality leader. So we're really proud about that, and therefore we are proud to collaborate with the quality leader on the other side of the collaboration, the CINEC. We are most popular, so this is from the market side, not only from the legal side, but from the market side. Last year and this year, the most popular distance learning university, more than 160,000 students are in that branch and voted mostly for us. So this is a really good thing, and the quality leader in online learning, you can see in the middle of the stamp system, accredited. It means the same, nearly the same as AACSB, as I was in my former position in that organization. The innovative eCampus, I hope that your students and you yourself will looking forward to feel that eCampus, to see that eCampus, to be in that eCampus in the library and the lectures and so on. So I think we are really leading on that technical side. The part of the SRH higher education is important because this organization, and I will show you on the next page one more, the whole organization is organization founded 1966, so there is a long tradition of quality. And you need, I think you know Heidelberg as in the world relatively popular city, and Riedling as we stay with our administration too. So we have a long experience in education and in health. You can see that we have 19 hospitals, a lot of schools to bring out the human research potential for the hospitals, the medicine people and technical schools. And since 10 years, more or less, we have the economic side and therefore the MBA in our program. Yeah, the people at the SRH Fernhoshsehule are currently more than 6,500 students. It's a little bit a shame to say, but in that corona pandemic, we increase extremely the last months because more and more students want to study distance, online, at home, from home, and therefore there is a really good development currently to see in these facts and figures. And what we are proud to say that mostly the students are not only employed, but they are successful because we have a really, and that will be offered to your students, a highly service and a wonderful learning support. You will see later on colleague Michael or Kirsten staying for that quality promotion. And 40 professors in full time. It's I think a lot of potential to bring out that highly service. The service employees, as you can see, one of these people, Mr. Bedic, is the leader of the international office, and therefore for you important too. And one of the people is in that highly service for your students. The 13 partner universities, we give you later on an overview on the map, but it's really unique, as you mentioned before. Unique is for us to be more than 24. Next year we have at the July 16 our anniversary, and I said at the signing ceremony before that you are invited to come to Germany, and I hope it will be possible to this 24 years anniversary event. In that time we collected, you can see, a lot of important stamps. There is no stamp out of any high range quality level, and we are really proud to have that highly accredited and selected quality awards. 32 study programs. We collaborate with the MBA. It's one of our most popular program in the Master of Business. Besides, we have science, technology, health, psychology, and more informatic, artificial intelligence, and so on. We spoke about that in the last meetings to collaborate in the next step, probably in that fields. And probably is on the next side, important overview of rare collected companies. I think you know IBM or Audi. I don't know if you know Aldi or Boehringer, or Boehringer is currently important in that flu to create some substances, and probably know a football soccer team, VfB, and so on. This is a small collected overview from more than 170 collaborations with companies, because our students are full employed, and therefore we have good collaborations to the companies, and that we will offer to your students for internships, for coming to Germany and have this business visa at all. So the last slide, I will show you not only the vision to be the quality leader in our distance learning market. We have very clear ASSB accredited mission targets. So the quality has to be visible in all areas, and I hope your students will see that, and I hope you see that as representative in organization of Michael's meetings and that. Innovation is our mission. I think this program is unique and it's innovative. Our range of services, as I mentioned before, is characterized by high flexibility. So if there is any pain or there is any question, don't hesitate to come to our service people with Mrs. Schmidberger here in the front, or Mr. Bedic, and they can help you for all questions. We are close to these students. This is a mission target, and we are team orientated, and named it Holacracy, from holistic approach. And at the end, our DNA in didactic is core. Core means in Germany competence-orientated research and education. So we are a highly accredited university, but with this focus on competence, not only to learn and be theoretical orientated. So how competences people or your students need to be successful in business, especially in business collaborating with our countries. And therefore, this core DNA will be one of the fundamental thing from our success, I really expect. At the end, you can see there is no sequence, so the number 11 is no special meaning, but the CINEC campus in Sri Lanka will be a very, very important place to be. And I hope we will be together next year, whether in Germany or in Sri Lanka. I'm looking forward to visit you at your university and see the students in life after the pandemic. And so thank you very much for arranging this wonderful ceremony. Thank you very much to be part of this collaboration from our side, and I wish the program all the best, and thank you very much for the future. All the best.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Ottmar Schneck. That was the Rector and President of SRH Fernhoshsehule University. And as he said, the DNA of the university, which is innovation and flexibility, is what has been actually incorporated into the global MBA program as well. And if you did listen carefully, they got over 25 years of experience in distance learning. And for those who would be seeking job opportunities, I think your ears would have just perked up the moment you heard that they've got collaborations with more than 170 eminent and reputed organizations and companies. So these are the plus points that are there, and a lot more, as explained by Professor Dr. Fernhoshsehule. Thank you very much for those remarks of yours. And now, going on to the next point, well, this is something extremely special, and that is that it is my profound privilege, and let me again repeat, it is my profound privilege now to invite His Excellency, the Ambassador of Germany, Holger Seiber, to deliver his esteemed message on this very special occasion. Your Excellency.
Captains, professors in Germany and in Sri Lanka, sehr geehrte Damen und Herren Professoren, ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful for having been invited to today's memorable event. Witnessing CINEC and its German partner, the Fernhoshsehule Riedlingen, entering into cooperation fills me with joy and pride. Germany and Sri Lanka have been trusted partners in vocational training since the 1960s. However, it has not been possible in all those years to establish a formal cooperation between two higher education institutions. So what you are initiating today is outstanding, and it is truly historic. I'm happy to see your two institutions joining in a global MBA program. It will give the CINEC students a unique opportunity to boost their careers in times when well-educated workforce is the determining factor in the success of globalized economies. The new global MBA has been tailored by Fernhoshsehule Riedlingen, recognizing current and future trends in the world of business. The program will be delivered online in cooperation with CINEC Campus. It is the first ever global MBA in Sri Lanka certified by Germany. I congratulate CINEC on successfully completing the recognition process in Germany. CINEC now is an officially recognized higher education institution. This is important as it will help students to make their international career dreams in Germany come true. Fernhoshsehule Riedlingen has been rated #1 in student satisfaction both in 2019 and in 2020. CINEC is the only education institute in Sri Lanka to be the recipient of the prestigious Presidential Award for Education Export. Hence, two prestigious institutions decided to join forces. And that is what I call a heavyweight cooperation indeed. The Global MBA will be offered as a structured one-year program as well as a self-paced program to give more flexibility to people at work. This is important and valuable. What you are doing here is exactly what is needed in these pandemic-struck times. Your program will have an impact, it will make a difference. My hope is that this cooperation will work as a catalyst to encourage other institutions to enter into joint degree programs. Germany's higher education infrastructure of some 400 plus universities is amongst the best in the world, with a vast array of degrees, many of them taught in English language. A number of German universities have engaged in cooperation with universities abroad, it's true. However, so far only very few have reached out to the South Asia region. Let me close by thanking the German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD, and the Goethe Institute for their valuable support. I'm sure both organizations will be more than happy to assist you in your future endeavors. I wish you best of luck. May this flagship project prosper and may it foster German-Sri Lankan ties through exchange programs, through partnerships, and above all, through people-to-people contacts. Thank you very much.
I invite Admiral Tisara Samarasinghe, who is our senior consultant and who also heads our marketing, to deliver his message on this momentous occasion. Admiral Tisara Samarasinghe has served as an ex-Navy commander of Sri Lanka, and he has also served as ambassador of Sri Lanka to Australia as well as the Pacific Islands. He's with us now, so we are proud to have him over here with us on board. And over to you, Admiral Tisara.
Thank you very much, Paishala. Good morning to our German colleagues and good afternoon to our Sri Lankan colleagues. Your Excellency Holger Schubert, the High Ambassador for Germany in Sri Lanka, the Rector, the President of the Fernhoshsehule University of Germany, and the rest of the academic and the administrative staff of University of Germany who are collaborating. My Chairman and President, Captain Ajit Peris, colleague, Professor Virendra Karnaratne, and Mr. Chandima De Silva, the Associate Dean, who will be spearheading the program, who is with us, you will see towards the end. Today marks a tremendously valuable day for both Sri Lanka and Germany, and both for the German University and the CINEC campus. Uniqueness was explained extensively. However, I see the hard work put into this, the idea mooted, and working our way through to collaborate, negotiate, discuss, and come up with a plan for an online 100% MBA. It would have been a better time to start something like this. The sentiments that was mentioned today by the rector, the president of Fernhoshsehule University, there was a lot of common words which reverberated in both in my mind as well as the chairman's mind, who has been with CINEC for 31 years. He is the architect of this CINEC. Our main philosophy approach was to train initially seafarers for the world industry. I don't have to tell German authorities how important a seafarer life is to be competent, educated, technologically advanced, and how you manage a massive ship with many sophistications. So 31 years ago, we set our sights of training that kind of quality seafarers to maintain international standards and global recognition. That has filtered to rest of the four faculties that we are training: managerial, engineering, linguistic, and aviation, to the other rest of the thing. So the word competence that was mentioned by the rector is part and parcel, and in fact, it is one of the values of CINEC amongst wisdom, integrity, discipline, and competence. So we are in this program too, is trying to put out competent students who will be working for the employers, the business entity, so that employing a person with this knowledge, this skill, and finally competence of handling challenging situations, varying circumstances, and different personalities that you got to lead. An MBA train you whether you come from any background of your profession, whether it's military, whether it's corporate, whether it's academic, whether it's entrepreneurship, private business, all that is required is solid management. So what I would say, thank you to German counterparts. I mean, in the few words that I have heard from you, how much value you have given to education, quality, and to give the student the most important aspect of your skill. That skill will have to be turned into to reality. And you also mentioned the student satisfaction. Well, dear colleagues, without the students, without the parents' satisfaction, we will be finding difficult to survive. CINEC started with only 24 officer cadets 31 years ago. Today we have expanded to about 22,000 registration a year for a country of 22 million people. So that is where we have given the confidence and the satisfaction to the parents in our quality of delivery. That is where we are matching in our intentions, in our delivery, and in our follow-up. So dear students from Sri Lanka and abroad, this program can be followed by any student. It's a unique opportunity you have. It is flexible for 2 years. You saw how much potential you have to seek employment. Even without that, your quality will definitely improve. And we are conducting a unique MBA for you to make this opportunity an advantage to get to the right place that you are seeking. Of course, we seek a entry qualification of a degree or an equivalent, and rest is yours. So I once again thank those who initiated this program. Captain Adit Piris has explained it, and I really appreciate. May I convey our appreciation once again to His Excellency, the Ambassador, who at very short notice obliged to come on board, and I'm sure he will be a towering strength to us move forward, and the other stakeholders of the German entity in Sri Lanka who are supporting in this program. I wish the program all the success, and I'm confident with your support and the quality reputation that we both sides have achieved with hard work will encourage our potential students to put their hand up and get the best. Thank you very much. All the best and stay safe.
Thank you very much. That was Admiral Tisara Samrasinghe, our senior consultant of CINEC. And as he said, CINEC is built on the pillars of competence, wisdom, integrity, and discipline. And when we marry that with the innovation and flexibility, which is the DNA of the SRH Fernhoshsehule University, this is what the end product is going to be, the global MBA. And to talk about the global MBA, it is now, I think, my erstwhile pleasure to invite Professor Dr. Michael Koch, who is also my friend, to now take over. Over to you.
Thank you very much indeed. Great pleasure to be here, and it's a fantastic event. It happens live on 2 continents, and it's all working perfectly. So thank you for organizing it. Real privilege to work with all of you. I've got to know you a lot over the last months, and it's been a true pleasure to work with you. Thank you for that. Let me show you a few slides on the MBA program. I will focus mostly on the benefits. So the question of why students should enroll in this program, what is beneficial for them. And then my colleague Kirsten Hermann, Professor Dr. Kirsten Hermann, will speak about the content of the course, followed by Christian Bedic, who will be the key mentor for our foreign students. The benefits of the global MBA program. So why should you enroll in this program? We heard it many times. You're gaining a German degree, German license degree. We are rated #1 in student satisfaction for the last 2 years. We're very proud of that. There was a lot of competition in that sort of survey that happens annually. We got it for the last 2 years, which shows how we've come up over the years to really provide excellent service to our students. You get a German degree, which means you have a European degree. We are a member of the European Union. Some other large countries may be leaving. We certainly stay in the European Union. And not only can you then apply for jobs in Germany, you can apply for jobs all over the 27 current European Union members. Moreover, Germany, like other European Union member countries, will entitle you, will allow you, invite you for a visa, a job-seeking visa. So not only do you apply long distance by email, by phone, or by video conferences, you actually can come to Germany and sit through interviews, job-seeking interviews. So that is a big benefit because it allows you to enter the continent and apply for jobs in person. And we will help you with that. We will open up the job market for you through our extensive network, more than 170 partners, as our Professor Dr. Schneck, our rector, our chairman, our president told you just now. We also, in addition, have an online tool called Job Teaser, which again gives you our entire network in Germany and beyond. This Job Teaser website, which you get from day one in enrollment, offers you jobs not only in Germany but all over Europe, jobs that have German but also English and other languages as required background. So this is truly European-wide corporate business network gets, available to you on your computer if you enroll in this program, and it's included in your tuition fees. Equally included is your optional German language courses. Yes, you should speak at least some German when you come to Germany, although most big companies have, of course, an English corporate culture. But in order to be able to speak at least some German, we have online training for you, again, included in the program, self-paced at your own speed. And to continue, everything is online, so there is no need to travel to Germany. There is no need to leave your current day job, to give up your employment. There is no need to apply for a visa to come to Germany. You can stay where you are in your current employment, family environment. You don't have to pay for travel and accommodation in Germany. Seems like a major benefit for an international distance learning program. We offer you up to 24 months to complete the program, as we will hear in a minute. There are 7 modules. It can be done over 12 months. We would give you about 6 weeks under a structured guided program to cover your 7 modules. That would be about 42 weeks, followed by the master thesis, and then you have the oral defense of your thesis called colloquium. Or you can do it at your own pace, in your own sequence, up to 24 months. this is your choice. We provide very close support, ongoing guidance through our faculty. You will have a professor as your mentor. You will have Mr. Bedic, who you'll hear in a minute, as your mentor from the administration side. And of course, all of us are here for you online, in the forum, in the online campus, by phone, by email, by MS Teams, by Zoom, by video conferencing, whatever it takes. And most important also, there are no hidden expenses. Many online programs have additional fees. We don't have that. One fee covers all of your expenditures. So thank you again, and let me stop here and give it back to Captain Peshala for his guidance through the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was Professor Dr. Michael Koh. He has been, I would say, the cornerstone or the mainstay in developing this program, and he has gone that extra mile in order to make sure that everything is all right. So I think that we all owe Michael a big thank you that we are able to have this going today. And as he said, about the job teasers, where you can actually look for job opportunities both in Germany as well as in the EU, and about you not having to go across to Germany in order to get this qualification, which I think is a major plus point, because I think there are quite a few who has got their first degrees and they're looking for the opportunity to go across to Germany. And one of the key things that they do need is a qualification that has been recognized by Germany as well as the EU. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity for that. So again, thank you very much, Professor Dr. Michael, for that. And I think going ahead to the next presenter, who will be our Professor Viranja Karunaratne, who is CINEC's consultant for academic affairs as well as research. We are very serious on both these counts. We are now going ahead with our research components as well. I think it is going to help you out with the global MBA. So to air his views, let me now invite Professor Karunaratne to take over. Over to you.
Very good afternoon from this end. You very good morning. Good officers of SRH Fernhoshsehule University or the Mobile University at on the occasion of the launch of this global MBA program. When this program moves along, history of this program will remember that this was launched during the pandemic of 2020. We will always remember that, and only way we could have launched it is through the enabling of technology. So 2020 is technology enabling the launch of an MBA program during the time of pandemic, and how apt it is, therefore, that this entire program that is on offer by your university is online. So it is a very modern concept, modern idea that it is online becomes a metaphor for our times, that we can even meet and launch programs during the time of the pandemic. And in today's business, in today's employment, which is very competitive and fast moving, both those factors go hand in hand. And we've always been competitive as a human species, even when we were dwelling in caves. But today, things have become very different because it's fast moving. And this fast moving nature of business is enabled by technology. Advances in digital innovation has changed businesses, and traditionally companies which were older than, let's say, probably never needed MBAs to guide the future of those companies. And they probably worked through apprenticeship programs where apprentices who joined the companies went up the ladder even to become CEOs. So today, in this competitive and fast-moving environment, many companies seek those graduates with MBAs. We talked the president talked about the DNA of the SRH Fernhoshshule University, and I hope that your DNA and CINEC's DNA will produce very similar messenger RNAs, and those messenger RNAs will deliver very similar graduates whom we can even refer to as the proteins. And the beauty of this program, the added attractiveness of this program is that it doesn't matter that we meet today from 2 different continents, but this program will engender graduates from this side, which is from Sri Lanka, which will share the same DNA as the German graduates that we produce from your continent. They'll be joined by the same umbilical cord of what you teach to graduates from 2 different continents. It is a very pleasing, important, and forward-thinking program between SRH, Fernhoshsehule University and CINEC campus, and very fortunate to have met all of you from the German side today, and I wish this program a great success going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was Professor Virendra Karunaratne, who is the consultant of CINEC for academic affairs as well as research. And he actually spelled it out nicely when he said that it is history is going to remember this particular program for what it is. I mean, it is being mooted during the time of a pandemic, and as an apt concept for it being delivered online, and as a metaphor of our times. Yes, and of course, he brought in his expertise in chemistry when he was talking about the DNA and the RNAs. And as he said, it is indeed very pleasing and forward-thinking that we have been able to come up with a forward-thinking program. So again, thank you very much, Professor Virendra, for that. And it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Dr. Kerstin Hermann, with whom we have worked, I think, quite a lot to develop this program, and there has been quite a lot of inputs and infusions that she has done for this program. So no other better person to talk about the program than the course director herself. So over to you, Professor Dr. Kerstin. Please take over.
Thank you very much, and a very warm welcome from Germany this morning. Let's step into the program. The duration of the program is 1 year, and all our lectures are offered in English. The Global MBA program includes 7 modules, starting empirical research, general business administration, human capital management, marketing, accounting, financial management, and last but not least, strategic management. All our courses are distance learning through our eCampus, and we offer the online lectures as well as the Q&A sessions in the evening at Sri Lanka time. So all the written exams and the master thesis will be submitted through our eCampus. Only the master colloquium is performed at the end of the studies in an online way. But what are the requirements to start the Global MBA program? You need a bachelor's degree, a minimum year of 1 year of qualifying working, and sufficient English language skills. So thank you, and I'm looking forward to the first students starting the Global MBA program.
Thank you, Professor Kerstin Hermann, for those outlining of the program. As you heard, there will be 7 topical modules with a master's thesis, and the orals that will take place after that. So thank you very much, Professor Kerstin, and I'm sure her team will be assisting you throughout this particular program. And now, may I invite Dr. Nadisha Palyaguru, who is the Information and Office Manager at DARD Information Point and of the German Embassy in Sri Lanka. Dr. Nadisha has been extremely helpful in bringing CINEC into the database, which recognizes institutions that once the students undergo a certain program are being recognized by the German government. And to better explain it, let me hand it over to Dr. Nadisha Palyaguru. Dr. Nadisha?
Thank you, Captain Faisal. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello everyone. A very good afternoon to everyone, those who joined this event from Sri Lanka. Und einen schönen guten Morgen nach Deutschland und ich begrüße Sie ganz, ganz herzlich zu der Veranstaltung. All the dignitaries here today. Yes, the year 2020 is an important year to Sri Lankan and German education and research partnership as we celebrate our 60th anniversary in the region. So this special occasion also marks as another milestone. On this special occasion where SRH Hochschule is tying up with CINEC campus in Sri Lanka, you are creating opportunities for the students to enter to a country with the strongest economy in Europe and a trademark of the quality education in the world. Talking about Sri Lanka, and if we see the nature of exchange, I'm not sure whether most of you know this. Many Germans come to Sri Lanka to carry out their research work. Most popular areas remain like agriculture, history, environment, business, languages, and aesthetic disciplines. And it's quite interesting. For many years until the last year, number of German nationalities came into the country is actually higher than the number of students going from Sri Lanka to Germany. There are only very few such countries in the world. I'm sure this is probably, Sri Lanka is a very popular tourist destination and also because of our history. Every year the number of Sri Lankan students in Germany is growing up, and indeed I'm happy that the opportunity is now available here in a very comfortable manner. And without taking much time, I wish you all the best and also wish for more partnerships like this in the future as well, which will create more opportunities for Sri Lankan students. Thank you very much for the invitation to join this historical event, and I wish you a nice day ahead. Thank you. Dankeschön.
Thank you very much. That was Dr. Nadisha Palyaguru, Information and Office Manager at DARD Information Point, German Embassy of Sri Lanka. He has been working extremely closely with CINEC in order to get our accreditations done. And he has in fact said that he's the first person who got in touch with us even before we knew what the ANIBIN database was, in order to explain to us the importance of tying up with that and then going ahead with our accreditation process. So thank you very much, Dr. Nadisha, for that. And we will be keeping in touch with you in the future as well. And now, may I invite Mr. Christian Bedisch, who is the student mentor of the Global MBA program. And I would say that Mr. Christian also has been very much involved with our team here at CINEC to develop these programs over the past few months. And he's no stranger to us. And as you can see, he would now run you through of what the student mentoring process that they do conduct over at the SRH Fernhoshsehule University. Over to you, Christian.
Yes, thank you very much, Captain Peshala. Warm welcome from sunny Germany. From my side, I can only give back what you said. It was a pleasure to work with you, and I'm happy to launch this program today. I will give you some brief outline about the student support and our eCampus, so the communication and information platform we have at our university. So what I want to highlight is that the students, as we also heard in the other speeches, are at the center of our activities at the Mobile University. Supporting the students and their goals is our core mission. So we are here to guide the students through the new global MBA program and answer their questions, whatever they are related to, and if it's content or if it's organizational or if it's about job opportunities. So let me just give you a brief outline what the students will, so to say, see and what they get when they come to the to our university and start the program. The very core of our studies is our modern eCampus. The modern eCampus is just a framework of all our multimedia learning. So with access to this eCampus, they have all the knowledge transfer via the videos, via the podcasts, e-lectures, quizzes. They can get all the study material. They can communicate with our professors, with the mentors and the fellow students. And they have access to all the extensive online libraries. We have great online libraries, statistic databases. We have programs like SPSS, what they can so they can do all the empirical work and the research. So we have really premium access to great software. Also, Microsoft Office 365 will be included, so they have on all mobile devices access to Microsoft programs as PowerPoint, Excel, Office, and all that. We heard a lot about excellent support, which we as a quality leader really want to deliver, and it's the core of our mission. So we have different levels and different persons where students can address their questions related, of course, at the very top to the Global MBA Course Director, which is Professor Kirsten Hermann. We heard about the content. She's in charge of all the content. We have me and especially also Eva Schmidberger as personal mentors from among our university, when students can get in touch with regarding with all questions to us. And of course, we have our great student support office where they can address their organizational questions regarding also timeline, deadlines, and if there are difficulties with the certain software. We have the IT support. We have the admissions office, so you can see we have specialists in all areas. Also the international office, which I am responsible. I'm happy to use that also the DAD is joined today, because I'm Erasmus Plus coordinator, and the students also from CINEC will have great access to our partner universities. We do study trips. We have great exchange opportunities, and also I'm happy to have a great corporate relations office, which is also launched the Job Teaser program, and which builds the bridge to a lot of what we heard. Real great companies all over Germany and Europe. So thank you very much. That was my brief outline regarding support and eCampus. I'm really happy to launch the program and to welcome the students. And thank you very much. Over to you, Captain Peshala.
Thank you. That was Mr. Kerstin Gerdisch, who delivered his information on student mentoring. Thank you very much for that. He said a couple of things, I guess, and that was that their core mission is on excellent support for this program. So that is something that you can always count on. And going forward, I would like to now invite from the Goethe Institute, Mr. Rakita Karunaratne, who is the acting director, to explain to us how they can get involved into this program and how you can avail the services that they can offer you. Over to you, Mr. Rakita.
Ja, guten Morgen an die Kollegen in Deutschland and hello to everyone who is joining from Sri Lanka. To begin with, let me congratulate CINEC Campus and SRH Fernhoshsehule in initiating this program, and thanks a lot for inviting me to this inauguration. I believe this will be an asset to the Education Center of Sri Lanka, and it is the first of such a kind. It's a unique project. Germany is the home for many innovations in the world, such as aspirin, X-ray, until the Nobel Prize for Chemistry of this year. And I'm happy also that I had the opportunity to benefit from this German education as I grew up in Bonn, and I went to university in Bonn as well as in Cologne. And I did my master's there in German, English, and Spanish. And I must tell, I think that I have a position like this here in the Goethe Institute as the head of the language department and currently as the acting director is due to the education I received at the university, where you learn a lot how to reflect on things, how to work on your own, self-study, self-discipline. And it's not only for my career, but for I think all, like even the personal life, that is a very great experience, and you can deal with a lot of challenges in life. So, and in addition, I think this distance learning is a very important thing, which we have seen also now in the pandemic situation, that most of the courses are being conducted online. And so I think that it's a great, the project that you're doing this also distance learning, and it's kind of a state-of-the-art project. So for the students, after completing their masters, if they wish to establish a career in German, the German language is, of course, plays a great role. And I think there only like the Goethe Institute can be kind of an asset for this project, as we are the only official cultural institute of the Federal Republic of Germany. And we have 3 different departments. We have the library, where you can find all kind of books, which is in digital and in analog format. And we have the program department, where we promote German as well as Sri Lankan artists, and where they get together and they do performances where they share their experience. And of course, we have the language department, for which I am responsible, where we have the exams and plus language courses. In addition, we also support schools, universities with, for example, the curriculum, which textbooks. We give them advice on teacher training programs, on how to sort of guarantee a certain quality standard. Yeah, so with that, I come to the end, and again, I would like to thank a lot, and I wish you all the best. Alles Gute. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Rakita Karunaratne, Acting Director of Goethe Institute of Sri Lanka. And I need to thank Rakita because he came on board with extreme short notice. And despite his extreme busy schedule, because I think he had to release marks, and I was finding it so very difficult to get in touch with him the last few days as well. So thank you very much for coming on board and showing your solidarity with this particular program. And as you are very much aware, we will be availing your services because those who would want to go across would need to have the German competency that will be assessed at your place. So they will be coming. So both CINEC and the Goethe Institute will be working together to make it easy for you who will be undergoing this particular program. Here we are. We'll come to the end of the presentations. And as you know, all those who have been here with us today have been able to give you a well-rounded understanding of what this Global MBA is about. And our eminent panel from the SRH Fernhoshsehule University, through their presentations, explained the high standards of the University and the doctrine that they do go by and their DNA, where Dr. Fernhoshsehule was the rector and president of SRH Fernhoshsehule University, and his team showcased the university as the recipients of multiple awards, as well as the corporate tie-ups that you do have with over 170 reputed institutions, organizations, and companies, and that they are being chosen as the most popular distance learning university in Germany, both in 2019 and 2020, and as the quality leader in online training with over 25 years of expertise in that area. As you heard, they also stated that 90% of their current students are employed, which is a very good thing for you, because you will be employed, most of y'all, when you actually follow this particular program. And they say that they got a 93% of students success rate. Well, where we come from with the DNAs and the RNAs working together, we are looking for 100%. So I'm sure you got an extremely competent team who's going to not only deliver but also support for this particular program. And into this, of course, the experienced lecture staff comprising of the professors and those who will be able to supporting, including the mentors and the course directors and the mentors. And of course, from here at CINEC, the head of CINEC Metro Campus, Mr. Chandima De Silva, and his team will be there to assist you. I think you must be pleased to hear that SRH Fernhoshsehule University has an extensive network that we saw, and they said that they would also be opening up a particular website to you all, so that from the very first day itself you can actually interrogate what type of jobs that you would like to go in for as well. And so these are the opportunities that you can avail. You also heard Dr. Nadisha Palligura, head of Academic Affairs and Information and Office Manager of DARD Information Point, Colombo, of the German Embassy, dear friend of CINEC, of the accreditation of CINEC and the German Honeybean database, where they actually recognize and approve educational institutes in Sri Lanka, of which there are very few. And of course, Dr. Nadish has given his word that he is going to support us right throughout. So thank you very much, Dr. Nadisha, for being with us today. And also Mr. Rakita Karunaratne, Acting Director of the Girls Institute Sri Lanka, where all who seek to work in and live in Germany can will have to undergo a certain amount of training as well as assessment of the language. So we will be working together. So again, thank you very much, Ms. Rakita, for linking up with us and sharing your valuable time. As I said, you being an extremely busy person, and thank you for being with us today. I think I will need to thank His Excellency Hauge Schubert, the Ambassador of Germany. I think we will be playing his message after this. We are indeed very honored that Your Excellency took the time off to record a message in order for us to air it, and it's something very special for us. That the highest authority of this country representing Germany is endorsing this program and is standing by with us. Thank you very much, sir. We are very humbled, and we are quite sure that you will avail this, as we said, the unique opportunity. And in this regard, we would invite you to link with us on Facebook, on our Facebook page, as well as our website. And you can always call us on the 0114486 or the numbers that you're going to see on the website. And Mr. Chandima and his team, as well as our marketing team, are standing by to assist you with whatever queries that you will have for onboarding you for the program. And it will be done online as well. And we will be getting all the assistance from SRH Fernhoshsehule University. And in a true sense, it is going to be an exclusively online MBA from the point that you're going to get onboarded to the entire program that will be delivered and till you actually get your certification and the qualification. So we actually look forward to having you with us, and we we are actually looking forward to the day that you would be gaining those qualifications, and we'll be wearing that tussle, which is going to go from one side to the other side to say that, look here, you have actually earned this one. So that is what we aspire to see. So in order to do that, we are even offering some attractive first batch and early bird discounts for this program. So we invite you to enjoy them by getting in touch with us soon. And finally, let me thank, on behalf of the Rector and President of SRH Fernhoshsehule University, Professor Dr. Ottmar Schneck, and the management and staff of the Mobile University, as well as Captain Ajit Piris, the founder chairman, and the president of CINEC, who has been actually championing this cause. His vision is such that he would always be wanting for us to tap with the best of the best. And that is also the success story of CINEC, where he absolutely does not cut corners at all. He would insist that we walk the straight and narrow. And under his able guidance, we've been able to get here. So along with our founder chairman and the president, Captain Ajit Piris, and the management and staff of CINEC, thank you very much for linking up with us. And we wish you all the very best in your futures, and do stay safe and healthy. And once again, I would ask you to avail whatever what we have to offer, and please join with us and let's walk your future hand in hand. Thank you very much all.